as well get the rust off. So, voice crack for no apparent reason. Ooh, look, my pop filter's in the wrong place. Now it's in the right place. So, a little bit of a snack stash, as you can see in the title, and yeah, some more Polish stuff. This time we're going to chocolate stuff rather than all sorts of snacks. So we've got Wawel, and first up, Krakowi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which, if I somehow try to do this, by the way, the cast is off, but there's still limited movement in this, so don't expect too much for too long. Okay, the only bit that's in English is there. So it's milk chocolate with caramel filling. So basically, it should be like a caramel bar. The issue here is whether I can actually open it. I should have thought this through when I looked at said items in the shop. Oh, I see. You're supposed to open it via the actual gap rather than open it like a standard. There we go. Ooh, it's got a nice smell as I opened it. It seems to be in chunks, so I'll break a chunk off. Oh, 2 chunks. Oh, we can actually see the caramel. It looks pretty good. Does it taste any good? A little too overly sweet for me. And the chocolate is far thinner than I'd normally expect for sort of a caramel filled bar, so it is a little different. Yeah. It's still okay. Now this is the one I am intrigued about. So I don't know whether I've done it on a video or before I did videos, whether I've actually had this. We're sticking with Wawel, but as you can see just from the front of it, this, instead of having caramel, has avocado. Because that's what it literally says on the side. I won't bother showing you. It's the same concept, except you replace the caramel with the avocado. Sorry for this, guys. But when you're a little bit handicapped, when you've been used to not being handicapped for so long, aka nearly 30 years, as in this is the first time I actually ever went to the hospital for dealing with all this stuff, which I will explain about probably at a future date. So it looks pretty similar, except it isn't sort of caramel coloured, it's just I don't know what that is. I guess that's an avocado smell? Maybe? Let's see. It's a filling. I don't know if it's the blend of a chocolate, but it doesn't seem to be as gelling as much as I hope it would. They're still okay. They're still edible. They're still, you know, something that I can eat. They're not like disgusting sort of stuff. So yeah, I'd say, you know, if you want to try them, you can. I think there's better stuff out there, at least in terms of caramel-filled chocolate bars, wherever you are in the world. But yeah, there you go. There's a video for you from me. Still got to do my overdue September sort of wrestling brief rundown. Brief, there's a lot to cover, but yeah, obviously I won't be going sort of week by week, show by show. I'll be just highlighting some of the big things. There'll also be a video covering Super Showdown, depending if I actually can stay up for it. I might do a video on the UFC stuff. If not, I'll wrap it into sort of the weekly vid that I was planning to do anyway before this happened. So yeah, the idea is it'll be weekly, you know, recapping the television stuff. There's a lot of Lucha Underground that I've got to play roundabout on. And all that. That'll be the key feature that'll just happen every time. Just running actually down that show. Just in detail. Because that's always I get a kick out of the sounders. So yeah, there's probably other StASH stuff coming as well. I've got a few bits here and there that I can do some stuff with. But yeah, check out all the other content on here. AJ's movie reviews and verses and all that. Owen Sip and Snack and his videos. There'll probably be some Halloween Horror Night stuff after Owen's been busy at it. Maybe some gaming stuff from me as well. Obviously, with the situation, I'm having to play a lot of like just point and click games. I'm finding a few that I probably should have. I've had in my Steam library for a while, never played and actually enjoyed. So we'll get to that, hopefully, and all that juicy goodness. I might even do something that I did on the Elite Force podcast thing, which I didn't plug much about on here, which I probably should have done. But I might do some Doctor Who thoughts and whatever, as it's coming up, I believe, this weekend. Or maybe it's already on, if you've already seen it. So there's a lot of ideas going around in my head. There's also a lot of trying to get my hand working again. And if you're wondering why that thumb clicked, it did that before the accident anyway. It just happens a lot more often now. So yeah. If you enjoyed this, or any other content that's here on the channel, there's options on the side. Give us a subscribe. Click the bell because YouTube is broken. Like and dislike and all that stuff that apparently everybody has to do. I'll see you on the next video.